We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Here it's the second of this three-game set between the Outlaws and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Hyunjin Ryu, a Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Digging in now, Christian Brummett, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
First pitch, 7:07.
The windup and the 0-1. Well, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him, and to boot, the defense was on its heels.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still 2-2. Now here it comes.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Gotta love the battle we're seeing right out of the gates in this game. That's 7 pitches now, and if this is any indication, we're in for a good contest here.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate now, Owen Christian, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Behind 0-2 now. Christian, a 22-year-old. He was a 25th round pick back in 2017.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Grounded to short. Reined in. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Batting third, the left fielder, Chris Wiggins.
Settling in now, Chris Wiggins. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Mike Christian, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Yeah, you should take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. We've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Bo Bichette. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Bichette, a native Floridian. He's a second-year big leaguer. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
And the throw skips right past him at third. Fortunately, however, the third baseman's able to run it down. Wow.
Batting third, the shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second. And guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Teoscar Hernandez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Dickerson is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Randall.
So runners at the corners with 2 gone, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. First pitch of the at-bat. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Grichuk, a native Texan. He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
3-0 to him now. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Not a good 3-0 swing as he was well behind the fastball there.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Ready with the payoff pitch. Another one sent foul. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Fouled off. Payoff pitch on its way. And he struck him out. So he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. We are still scoreless. Coming to the plate now, Pudge Rodriguez. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First pitch on its way. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Grichuk will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 1.
That is fifth. The shortstop, Terry Mooney.
In now, Terry Mooney, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now pitch on the way. No score here as we play inning number 2. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Trying to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And that's the second out.
That is good.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach. If you're going to swing, swing. Second guessed himself on that one.
Digging in, Edward Arnold. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Reined in. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Off of one leg. In the hole. Falling away. That is pure magic. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Coming to the plate now, Reese McGuire comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Here
comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Fouled away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here's the pitch. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. And there's 1 away.
Batting 7th, the center fielder, Billy McKinney.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And in to hit next, the speedy Billy McKinney. First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. After it is Dickerson. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting 8th, the second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Now at the plate, Kevin Biggio looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So striding in, Tyler Wiggins. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
1-0 the count. And the pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts. And then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and that batter didn't miss it.
Standing in now, Randy Wiggins. The 0-1 delivery.
Look out, 21.
Runners off for second, and it's fouled away. On the move again from first. Hit high and deep out to left field. Hernandez is going to get back and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. The relay throw, will throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And that, folks, is the danger of the hit and run. Striding forward, Corey Dickerson showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air out to center field. McKinney's there for it. And the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now. Next to bat for Toronto, Brandon Drury.
The third baseman, Brandon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. And he popped him up. Christian ranging into shallow right. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Now batting, number 11.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bo Bichette. A base hit in his first trip. From the stretch. Tellez stands at first with 1 out. Popped him up. Rodriguez is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. from the stretch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. 2 out with the man at first. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 11 for him on the season, as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Boy, when this guy gets in the groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike. And he fouls this one off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. We played 3 full. It's now 2-0 Toronto. Digging in to try it again. Christian Brummett comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now that
not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping in, Owen Christian. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. A high fastball is in there.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here. Capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The 2-0. Runner goes for second. Hit on the ground out to short. Right to him. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Ivan Rodriguez.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Pudge Rodriguez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Here's Randall Grichuk looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And it's 1-2. Grounded weakly to the left. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, number 10.
Digging in, Reese McGuire. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead of the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Standing in, Terry Mooney. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Terry Mooney.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Sliced hard on the ground. He's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Edward Arnold.
Ready for another chance. Edward Arnold. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
To the plate now, Tyler Wiggins. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Maybe a rug burner, too, after that one as we get another look at it here. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. plate, Kevin Biggio. He
Leading
was a
up for
strikeout
Toronto,
victim in his first try.
the second
Yeah,
baseman,
but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that
Biggio.
pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his
Number
hands
3.
inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Brandon Drury will bat next. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Throw over to first. Don't want to forget about it.
That's a ball.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball. 2
Step
strikes.
out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
This is foul right side. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box, Rowdy Tellez, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, number 11.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Swung on and chopped down the line at third. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Blue Jays held in check as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Now at the plate, Randy Wiggins will start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists. in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
In now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Swing and a liner. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets two bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Pitch popped up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one.
Now batting.
Great scoring opportunity missed right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with two runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
On the ground to the left side. A tag for one. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Chris Wiggins. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. 2-0 now. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Not in time as he steals second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Ready with the 3-0. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw into second. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Stepping in now, Pudge Rodriguez. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on to the bottom of the 6th inning. And we are tied 2-2. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Oscar Hernandez.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Oscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year. But you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. One out and a runner on second base. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
At the plate, Reese McGuire. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fouled away. The 0-2. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
That's a good but risky take there. And 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
He struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Striding in, Terry Mooney. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. 2-0 now. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. He kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is He hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
So now to the plate, Edward Arnold as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through for a hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they'll make them fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound. And that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Jordan Romano comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Standing in now, Tyler Wiggins. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
First and second here with nobody out. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, what a dive. One there. Safe.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Into the box, Randy Wiggins, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch on its way. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. In to score, the runner from third.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
So coming to the plate, Corey Dickerson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Pulled toward right center field. McKinney giving chase, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now. And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Into the box now, Christian Brummett as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. To 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and 2 away.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Dallas is on top 4-2. Ready for another shot now. Billy McKinney will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's off the plate.
The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And this will be fouled away. Here now the 2-2. And this is foul tipped as he stays alive here. But meanwhile, that ball came right back at our home plate umpire, and he may need some attention at this moment. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. To the plate now, Kevin Biggio. He swings and grounds it to short. There's one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
Third baseman, number 3, Brandon Drury.
So a runner at first now with one away, and into bat next, it'll be Brandon Drury. And now they've got him picked off.
You know the defense wants that play back. They had him totally picked off when he took off early, but they just couldn't finish him off. We'll see if that comes back to bite him here.
First offering on its way. Pops this one up. Wiggins is calling for it. 2 down.
Now batting, number 44.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Rowdy Tellez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Vargas has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Ready on 1-2. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Again, a 1-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
3-2, full count. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he struck him out. So he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. Still down by a count of 4-2. Leading off the inning, Owen Christian, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Christian.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Slow little grounder left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Wiggins.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Wiggins. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Hernandez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Now in the box, Pudge Rodriguez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Hard hit to first. And he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Mooney.
Stepping in now, Terry Mooney. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And the inning is over. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Bo Bichette. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Number 11.
Here's the first pitch to him. This one's down to third. And that's the first down.
The batter, number 13. Shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
Striding into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Dickerson is there. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail it here 4-2. Pannone enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Edward Arnold will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Arnold.
Now here's the pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. High in the air into shallow left center. Gurriel has a play. 1 down.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Now at the plate, Tyler Wiggins. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
The batter, number 15. Designated hitter, Randy Wiggins.
Next will be the designated hitter, Randy Wiggins. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. And a ball 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Grichuk will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Jody Christian comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Jody Christian.
Now at the plate, Rendell Grichuk. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
The right fielder, Rendell Grichuk.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And he fouls this one off. Look into Pudge now, the 1-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, number 10.
Stepping in for the Jays, Reese McGuire. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box, Billy McKinney. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Final strike for the Blue Jays. And he rolls over on that one. Foul. It's still 0-2. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And that's in there. Base hit. McKinney ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He comes across to score. And the deficit is down to only 1 now.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded 3rd, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And that misses for ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to 3rd. He's right there. Throw on to first is in time to get him, and the Outlaws have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Outlaws jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Mike Christian earns win number 7 on the season. Jody Christian closes the door for the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to our